Sorry, I didn't mean to be in the camera like that. That was horrible. My bad. Um, okay. All right. I need to go live. I'm very frustrated, so I needed to go live so that I can express my frustrations because hell to the nizzo. So so when I came back out here to California, which wasn't really all the way my intention. Something happened that brought me out here. It was that nickel. The nickel happened. It was a man that I was dealing with. Um, that now I just feel like I made a huge mistake. You know, God be showing you too. And I know, the thing is, I know the situation I got myself in because I know this person. But I also know that I told God before I left that facility that I was not going to go backwards in any way to anybody I had ever been with before. And I did it anyway. That's the shit that makes me upset. That's what makes me mad. I did it anyway. I went backwards. I went backwards. I told him, I was like, Lord, I'm not going to, listen, when I get out, I'm going to make sure that I move forward. I was like, I hear you talking to me. I see that you want me to go forward. I'm going to move forward, Lord. And what did I do? I went backwards. So let me tell you guys a little story about what the has been going on. And it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not nice. It's not none of that shit. It's actually very rude, very unkind, um, blindsided me. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I'm really, really, oh. And I'm really kind of, I'm sorry, I'm trying to close these windows. It's kind of cold outside. Is it cold all over the world right now? It's cold up in here, okay? Is it cold all over the world right now? Or is it just here? But anyway, um, oh, let me close this one. I don't think she ever has this one open like that. Okay, but so yeah. So, um, I'm frustrated because, first of all, I have a real, real big blessing on my hands. I have a real, real big blessing on my hands. And I'm waiting to get to that, right? Hey, Melissa. Hey, Pussycat. Heard he likes men. Uh, well, Pussycat, I wouldn't doubt that he does at this point. I wouldn't doubt that he does. There was some talk, about from him in his messages before that basically let me know that there was something going on. So here's what it was. I was going through his DMs, and it said, right, Pussycat, and it said, "Oh wow, it's cold, but it's 90 okay." But his message said, he said, "Hey, you got any pictures you can send me?" The person said, "What are you, some type of F word, FAGGOT?" And he was like, "I'll be a F word all the way down to Vegas." And I'm like, what? I seen it, but I also seen that his account had been hacked before. So he was like, oh, my account was hacked. I didn't take the time to delete that. Why would you, what grown man would not take the time to delete that? I need some glue, lash glue or something, any kind of glue. I'm going to put on these big, long ass lashes. So go get these taken care of. Thank you, baby girl. Baby girl. So, but yeah, why would you not delete that as a grown man? You know what I'm saying? So then yesterday, so I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100 with y'all because I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was just gonna do me, mind my business, and let that be what it was. But so I relapsed and I went back like 2 days ago, and I fucked her. We had sex, okay? And um, and it's unfortunate because no later than that same night he was doing the right back to doing the same stuff and then trying to make excuses. Baby, I was doing this. Baby, I was doing that. Baby, I was doing this. And it's just like that shit gets so old. But I know why I'm going through that though, and I feel sorry for him, not for me. And the crazy part is he'll feel sorry for someone else. Like, Baby boy, feel sorry for yourself. Straight like that. I'm sorry to say it like that. It might sound effed up, but don't worry. You should feel sorry for you. You're in a bad way. And mentally not right. And all kinds of shit. It's just not okay, bitch. So, yeah, that's the fallout from that. And I'm a tad bit irritated by the whole thing. He kind of like disappeared the other day. Didn't hit me back, of course, because who can rely on somebody unreliable? And then he'll be like, well, don't you want to leave your storage key with me? Because just in case you need anything if it's an emergency. Nigga, I can't call you in an emergency, in a non-emergency, in a semi-emergency. You are not dependable. I can't call you to have fun, to have a bad time, to have an argument. I can't call you. You ain't callable. The hell are you talking about? No. No, you shouldn't have my shit. Nani, I need something to get the glue out because it's stuck in there. Let me have this. Let me see this right quick. So yeah, to me that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not a dependable person for me to be able to call you in the case of an emergency. That's crazy. Everything that was done for me that he just did for me. Let me tell y'all the real story. In word claimed he was gonna give me $400 for my rent. Didn't show up to give it to me. Left me hanging. Abandoned our relationship like he doing right now. And left me hanging. So then I couldn't pay 1 month worth of my rent. They end up switching owners in my building. And so, and by the time my parole was over, which I told myself I was going to move when my parole, the day of my parole being over. And it just so happens I end up moving 2 days after my parole was over. But it was because he didn't help me with that money for the rent, so he fucked my shit up. So when the new owners came in there and raised the rent, it was like I went from $800 to $1,200. It was like, damn, I'm already behind. So now they want all that back pay plus $1,200, and I couldn't do it. But he had just got $20,000 from the VA. He got back pay because he's a vet, right? So that happened. So he had been out in the world. He even went to Oklahoma and messed with a female. He had been out in the world messing with bitches. Abandoned our relationship to go mess with these hoes. He had even went out to Oklahoma to mess with a woman named Tammy. No bullshit. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? And so, mind you, I'm blogging this whole time about my life on the internet, and I'm just not saying nothing about this particular part at the time. I'm telling y'all about the boy across the street versus telling y'all about him and what was going on with that. So, hold on, let me go see if this is on my, because I know it's not on there right, but I can't really see it in this. Tell him to give his diseases to himself, right? So he ends up, after none of that shit worked out with them women, he ends up calling me, and we end up talking because we've known each other for a very long time. So we end up talking as friends. So we're talking, let's just be friends. I still miss my friend, and I don't want what we did to ruin our relationship and all this stuff. Now, mind you, this is all stuff we said when we got together. Damn, we are putting a 27-year relationship on the line to really try to be adults and be together right now. We said all this to each other. Promise me you won't stop being my friend if, if shit don't work out. We said all this stuff to each other. And it hurts to know that all those words, everything we said, don't mean a damn thing to this man. Don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. I'm a fool who put a fool on a pedestal at this point. That's what's going on at this point. I put him on a pedestal he don't belong on. And so That's when I realized that. That was the first moment that I actually realized, oh, this person is not who I think he is, who I have thought he was all these years. So that was about the first time that I realized that. But still, I'm like, nah, maybe he made a mistake. Let me just give him time to adjust. I'm fresh out. I don't want to, I'm extra on him, because I know he has children and other things going on. Cool. I'm just, whatever. He abandons the relationship, leave me hanging. I end up having to move. He happens to be the person to come move me because we was on the phone talking about I miss my friend, it's that. He was like, oh, you got to move? Oh, I'm finna come get you. That's the shit that makes me fuck with him in the first place. He does stuff like that. Like, nah, you ain't finna just be out on your own, you know what I mean, in this world and I not come help you, nigga. I'm finna come help you. That shit right there is the shit that I love. Right? Acts of service, quality time, different statements that let me know that you love me without saying it. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. So I'm like, cool. So he comes, we have a great night out. We go walking down the strip on an accident. We end up on the strip on a damn accident. Literally. We end up in a karaoke bar. We drank some shots of bullet bourbon. I had on some shorts and some damn heels, some shit I would not normally wear because I actually don't like a certain piece of my body right now as far as my legs are concerned. Like my thighs are they fat and this that and the other. So you know um I was being my confident self, and hold on, and that was something that he adored. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Top of the morning. Not yet. We on the way doing it right now. We just moving. I was, but she's moving slower than I thought she was gonna move. I'm not gonna allow her to do this tomorrow, but because she's not checked into school yet, I am letting her do what she do. You know. So, but I'm on live, love. Let me call you right back, okay? Okay, bye. So anyway, so he ends up coming out there spending $8,000 to move me. He ended up spending $8,000 to move me to California. You would think that a person would just be, doing his shit right. You spend that type of money to move somebody out to a different state. You would think that you would do the right shit. I don't think he can help himself, though. I don't think he can help himself. And I think that that's the problem. It's not something he can control. And he told me that oh so many times. And I didn't understand what he meant. Now I do. He said, it's like I'm seeing myself do the shit. And I know I shouldn't do shit. And I do it anyway. Those are his words. So that shit is crazy. But he's been telling me. But he's a cheater. He a cheater. He a liar. He's undependable. He brought me out here. I started seeing, it started being many bitches calling his phone, which was cool because it was new. But also it carried with me because the situation was, it's a bitch that you started messing with while we were together and I was in Vegas calling you while you was in Oklahoma. And now I'm going through your phone and I'm seeing pictures of you on a boat with this woman in Oklahoma. What? You didn't took this bitch on a boat? The dog that you saying is my dog, that's my baby, is with this woman on this boat in these pictures, and you flicking 1,000 pictures of her and they saved in your phone, and oh God, it's team too much. Rihanna, you need to hurry up. This is not that. Hurry up. This ain't that, love. So, so that carried with me, when I saw her call, and he put pictures of me up on his Instagram from June, from before he went off with this woman. And I happened to see her underneath my post on his Instagram calling him liars and mutts and all kinds of stuff. And that shit just bothered me. Like, I don't want a man with that much baggage Then he already got kids and shit. You got too much going on. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I really don't have that much going on except that I needed housing. I found that. He tried to still make it seem like, oh, you're homeless. I'm clearly not homeless. I'm homeless and not homeless. I'm a different type of homeless. I have a roof over my head. I can go cook, clean, wash my ass, do whatever I want to do. I'm live in the living room. Like, what are you talking about? No, he doesn't work. He's a loser. He isn't cute. Sorry. No, he really isn't cute. He's cute to me because he's my friend and I know him. But more than that, he had his life has sentimental value to me. Is in like was connected to my father and shit. And I've known this man his whole life. So his life had sentimental value to me. And if I would have realized that mine's didn't, then maybe I could have been on the right page. But I wasn't. So anyway, we were cool. I went out working one day, right? No, he doesn't work. He's working on the same car he's been working on for 3 weeks. He's barely doing that. Like he's not a hardworking man. He's not like a motivated, like, let me get up and go make sure, you know what I'm saying, that I got this money and that money by this date and that day. He's not that man. He's a man that's gonna sit around and wait for the government and everybody else to hand shit to him. And he's gonna tinker on people's cars and they're gonna tell him he messed this up, he messed that up, he messed this up, he messed that up, and he's going to ignore all of that and still think that he doesn't need to, you know what I mean, to change directions or do anything different or shift in his thought process or anything. He thinks that he's just fine. He thinks he's just fine. So with that being said, you know what I mean? It's the no elevating, no changing shit for me. That shit's not cute at all. It's not cute at all. A man that sits around, you know what I'm saying? He'll come pick you up and then ask you for $10. You are my man. I'm fucking you, sucking your... Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm going to cut that part out at 17. But yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm hella over it. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I go back. He ends up hitting me up, right? Yes. Yeah, he do that. That's the only thing that's happening. I think that's what it is for me. I think it's because I've been in prison. I ain't had none for a while. Then he gave me some, and then what he gave me was well worth the wait. And then so that was that on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, okay, now I'm stigmatized versus me. You know what I mean? It just was crazy, crazy shit. But so and I really feel like that's what it really is. Hold on, y'all, because I'm trying to... Hold on, I got to turn the comments off for 1 second because I'm trying to do my ponytail. Okay. But so... Okay. But so, the other day, he hits me up and he's like, I miss you. Can you come by and see me? Go by and see him. Boom. We start talking. He like, you really perfect. Like, you really are perfect for me. The only issue is that we're good when we're good and we're bad when we're bad. Mind you, that's every relationship. That's every effing relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is just a man that don't know how to process anything fucking normally. So we're good when we're good, we're bad, you perfect, and all this other shit. And then, no later than that night, I was like, hey, I need you to come get me from right here because I told him straight up, I want to go get me some chicken and sit at this bus stop and drink my drink. This is what I said because I don't want to necessarily go home right now. Okay, this is what I said. And he said, okay, hold on, let me finish up here. I'm coming to get you. Do y'all know that this man stopped answering the phone? Didn't come get... He's never, ever in his life treated me like that. Never, ever done that shit to me. Never, ever would I ever have to worry about no shit like this from this particular person. It's so weird and so just like, who are you in your 40s? Like, who are you in your 40s? The person you are in your 40s fucking is a loser. A fucking loser. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Should I go this way? Should I go this way? Or should I go this way? Oh, the comments are off. Hold on. So he left me standing there. He has too many cons, not enough pros. You tell him. So he left me standing there. No, these are dress, love. These aren't braids. So he left me standing there. And then, so I turned my phone off and I went to sleep. He said he was trying to get in touch with me all night. I did go onto my Instagram and I did see that he called me. So I'm like, okay, he did call me 2:47 in the morning. I did put him on the block list. He was like, you didn't answer none of my texts or nothing, da 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 da. I put you on the block. What text? You know what I'm saying? Like, what text? So, anyway, the first way? Okay. So, so then after that, so the excuse he gave me was, I told you I was going to be there to come get the stuff in a minute. I told you I was going to be there after I put all my stuff away. I was going to pick you up. You didn't answer the phone. I'm like, but that was an hour later. He was like, and unfortunately, it took me an hour to put my stuff away. Like, but you didn't answer your phone. You didn't call me and tell me that. You didn't give me the option of, do I want to stick the fuck around at this bus stop and wait for this nigga to come pick me up? You did not give me that fucking option. That's crazy. You don't do shit like that. It's been a fucking hour. You don't do shit like that. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Crazy shit. Like the fact that you would even process that and say this is the correct way to handle this is crazy. We're too grown for this shit. So I'm like, fuck it. So then I decide to, fuck it, and let's just move on to the next subject. Well, then on Halloween, he had to take his kids to do what they do. Now he missing again at that night. Then last night, it was, he went to go get some money from a man that owed him some money. The man didn't want to give him him the money. So now, I'm gonna go to his house and videotape him. So he called himself videotaping the man, and then he called me and he was like, yeah, I'm just taking a little break, but I'm still in there politicking. Or I think he texted me, I'm still in there politicking. I'm going back in there now, and the nigga disappeared. It's been a day and a half. Disappeared. I ain't spoke to this nigga, ain't had a text, a call, nothing. It's been a day and a half. That wasn't last night. That was the night before last night. Excuse me. Last night I didn't speak to this man. I don't know where this man is. I don't know this man. I don't know who he is. And that shit disgusts me. You really disgust me right now. I'm being so dead ass serious. I'm not even kidding. I'm so dead ass serious. I'm not even kidding. There is no reason to do me like that. When you can just be like, listen, I just want us to be friends. I want us to have our friendship. He said this to me before. So then why do you call me and be like, I miss you, I love you, I want to come take you back, and this, that, and the other, all this other stuff. I want you to take me back. Forgive me. Can I come out there? Can I do this? Can I pull up? Can I da 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 da? And then, yeah, you can. And then, boom, back to the same shit. You don't pull up. You don't come. You don't do. It's just like, it's a waste of my motherfucking time. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And I never thought that I would tell this man, I want you out of my life. But that is the way that I feel. I want this man the fuck out of my life for the rest of my life. This man has totally broken my heart. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I had a girlfriend. She wasn't really my girlfriend, but she thought she was my girlfriend. And I let her think that. And I was wrong for that. But that woman was good to me. That woman was good to me. My bills was paid. All my shit was taken care of. You know what I mean? I didn't have to worry about shit. And I stopped dealing with her y'all. I stopped dealing with her because I was like, I'm in a relationship with my best friend. I know that God did this. And I'm going to let this happen. Like, you know what I mean? That shit fucking sucks. Oh, I forgot. Let me see y'all. Maybe he is a prostitute. Maybe he is. I would like to tell you a story on here about something that he did to me one night that took me by surprise, but I can't. I have to go on Bigo because that's where I'm going to be live at. What is that? That's where I'm going to be live at when I just feel like just going live and telling random stories or being live where I'm at. It's going to be on my Bigo. And my big O is Toxic Diamond or Tox, TOXS underscore Diamond. Both of those. I'll be live on both of those. Hi, Manifest Reality. So, with Rihanna, let's go. What's going on now is, y'all, is Nani. So, to my business, on to me. Nani is, I'm checking her into a new school today. Because as y'all know, and as I told y'all, she got into a fight. And I'm so excited for her because the school that she is going to is a school that I went to and that my father went to and that my uncle went to and that my uncle was the coach of. I have a lot of memories in this school. I was the only ninth grade varsity cheerleader in this school. I could have been on Love and Basketball, but I got in trouble. I literally got in trouble right before filming. Like, that did not have to go like that. But it went like that, so God bless me. But yeah, so I'm excited for her with this school, and I do know it's only gonna be a couple of months because let me tell y'all, right as this nigga started acting a fool and doing all this extra shit, I end up getting a blessing, and I'm not even gonna be in California. I'm moving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving because I end up receiving a blessing elsewhere, and if that works out and falls through like it's supposed to, I won't even be here. I won't even be here. So I gotta put my makeup back on my eye now. I didn't mess it up. So people can keep acting fools all they want to, but I won't be here to see it. And it's so funny how a person could feel like they're playing you, but they really playing themselves. And I'm sure that in one circumstance, that's me. But in this circumstance, that's also him. Good, get away from him. I know that that's what's best for me. And it's not like I don't, like my mind, my body, my soul, my spirit. Everything is like, I want to take him with me. I love him. You know what I mean? But I can't. I can't love you the way that I love. Because I love for real and in real life. And you love for fake and for years. For years. Shit, that's not real. I can't do that. That's not in my DNA because I'm not a pussy. You know what I'm saying? So it's not in my DNA to do stuff like that. I'm just a real person. Academic programs. Can she start the school? Cool. So y'all be leaving once school ends. For yeah. Summer. What is that called? Winter break. Winter break. She'll only be here for a short while. It's unfortunate, but it just is what it is. But we'll be gone by winter break for sure. Because at the end of the day, it's about that time. You know what I mean? And I got my blessing. So like I said, as soon as that man start acting in the food, God was like, okay, I got you. Don't trip. I'm gonna take care of you, but it ain't meant to be with that. Hey, kid. Come on now. You look beautiful. Let's go. All right. Yeah, so I'm finna go check Nani into this new school. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my makeup back on. Please come. Your phone is playing music over my live, please. God, heck. Why do teenagers have to do all that in the morning? Like, crazy. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go outside with my eyes looking even. Because my job requires that I talk to people. And that I get in people's face every day. So I can't just be going outside looking crazy. I gotta look like somebody that the boys want to talk to. You heard me. Hi, Sam, I am. Yeah, so, ooh, let me see my little swoop. I did my own swoops today, y'all, period. I did my own swoops today. You see, period. Okay. And I'm finna get out in this world and go do that. But I'm so through. And my heart feels done. Not you snatches them off. My heart feels done and I feel happy. I feel happy and I feel frustrated at the same damn time. Like, I end up, like, I'll be opening my Instagram and I'll see that he's been on there and that he haven't even tried to say good morning, hi, nothing. Like, it just lets you know, like, this person don't get He doesn't even give a fuck if I'm cool or not. You good? Have you good night? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Corns to the northeast. Right. But anyway, y'all, yeah, that was my story time this morning. I had to come on here and tell my own damn story this morning because who the do N-words think I am, man? I'm telling you, he really do treat me like I'm Ursula, y'all. He treat me like I'm Ursula. I think it's certain men that have insecurities about women. It's certain men that have insecurities about women that are independent, that can do their own shit, that don't necessarily need them, that's not bird brain, that's not gonna let you run over them, that's not gonna let you get away with shit, that's gonna hold them accountable, that's gonna bring shit up like, excuse me, didn't you say you was gonna take your son to the mall? Huh? Why you ain't take your son to the mall? But you left. Who you go to the mall with? They don't want to hear that shit. It's these are C's. It's certain men that are intimidated by women like me. And guess what? It's okay. You were okay when you thought I was below you, when you thought I needed you, when you thought I needed to move and I needed you and I was gonna always need you. Then once I showed you that I got to California and I found somewhere to lay my head and that I can get on the do what I need to do, get on a good foot, get jobs and feed myself. Now you wanna she's too independent for me. This motherfucker gonna climb her way from the bottom and she gonna look at me like a piece of shit. Let me start breaking her ass down so she don't get too much self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful of men like that. And the thing is, like, I never thought it was gonna come from this person. I even told him that before he disappeared. I said, you're attached to my father. I put great value in you. And the way that you're treating me, I never thought it would come from you. And here we go again. But anyway, let me get out here in this world, y'all. I will hit y'all back so I can let y'all know. I think I'm just going to be going live and telling my journey through the day because I just feel like talking today. So I'll just check y'all on this channel. And also make sure y'all checking out Truh Diamond, Tea Brew, and Talks. Check that channel out. Peace and love.